Yom HaKippurim, Perek Yud Beis, Perek Hey Halacha Yud Beis. Kibul Damapa, Vishtei Koises. If he receives the Damapa in 2 cups instead of in 1, the Kibul Damasoya Vishtei Koises, and he received the Damapa Asoya also in 2 separate vessels. In this Avu, let's go down, see the Peirush. In this Avu mixes our Koises. Now he's mixed up. He's got 4 of the same size cups. He doesn't know which is the Damapa, which is the Damasoya, the bull's blood or the goat blood. He goes ahead and sprays all the azoyas as they need to be from the cups without mixing them. And that which is left over from the cups that he sprayed from, he puts on the yisoid of the mitzvah, those that got mixed up, have to be poured into the canal, which flows through the Azora and takes out all the mess that is in the Azora to Nachal Kidron. Because the Mishnah cites the source of it from Yuma 57b. There, Rapapa and Avun and Rabbi Yeshua disagree. Rapapa says that the halacha is, according to the one who's of the opinion, that if one of them, one kois causes the other one to be called a shirayim, that if we would know that there are two koises are from Damapor, even though they used only one cup to spray, the second one is considered shirayim. And both cups should be spilled on the Yisod HaMizbeach, and not have one of them spilled to the canal. But here, since the second one was mixed with one of the second vessels mixed with the one, you can't spray the blood, and therefore the other one, it's as if wasn't received in the vessel. It fell on the floor, right? And therefore, it has to be poured into the canal. And it's not like extra or leftover. Peirush HaMeir brings a proof from the Gemara and Tamura. There, they mention Rapapa without anyone disagreeing with him. Therefore, the Rambam Paskins, he codifies the halacha like Rapapa in this regard to this disagreement. We go to Yud Gimel. Even though on Yom Kippur, even though the Kohen Gadol buys his own the bull, shenem, as it says in the Posuk, Vayikra 15:6, parachatos asheloi, parachatos which is his, and he has to buy it from his own money, not from the money of that is collected from the Matzah shekel. Amokim hivkim imoinoi boi lechol echov hakohanim. His money was made hefker, was given over to also absolve his brothers the Kehanim, and she'ilu lo yoyu lahem b'shutfus, if they wouldn't have any connection to partnership with the Kohen Gadol, but they wouldn't have any atonement from this. Now the Kohen Gadol says, in the second time that he confesses, he says on his brothers the Kahanim. The Miri in the Mishnah writes that the Parka and Gadol is mechaper for him on everything, but for his brothers it only atones on Tumas Mikdash v'Kedoshav. On other Averis, the Soil Azozel is mechaper, atones for all the Kahanim's other sins. And the Rambam writes this in Hilchos Yom, what is that kapor that Kehanim receive from the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur? If they went to the Mikdash B'tumah, or they ate kochim B'tumah, that it atones for that. Levigoch, therefore, in Meis Kohen Gadol, the Kohen Gadol died. Before he slaughters his own bull, his replacement, who's waiting, as we mentioned earlier, we learned the first parak, he doesn't have to bring another par, because he is a partner in it. It's not considered, there's a special rule, that a chatos that its owners died has to be put out to pasture, or has to be put into a room and to die, and therefore the belongs to the second one now. We don't find that Chazda belongs to many dies. This is the only situation of that. Hilchos Yom HaKippurim, the Rambam writes that El Ha'elo Parachatos, that the aisle which is brought as an Olah, the Parachatos, that the Kohen Gadol brings to Yom Kippurim, they are both his own private money. But Chatos Shemesubalo, it has its unique distinction that it is called a Chatos of the many. And also Tmura is if he somehow said another animal should be in exchange for this, that there's a rule that partners a bull, an animal that is kodesh, that partners belongs to partners, and they said a second animal should take its stead. It doesn't work. Therefore, Yom Kippurim does not make a Tmura, as we find in Yuma Nun Aleph on Beis 51b. Shochad is a par. What happens if the Kohen Gadol slaughtered the par? Umeis. The Kohen Gadol died before he could go in. The Kohen, this other Kohen can go in because it's also his par. The commentators on the Rambam write the source is Yuma 49b. What's the rule if he slaughtered it and died, and the other one, the second one, his substitute, can he go in? Do we say bepar and even the domishal par? Meaning that the blood, it says the Kohen Gadol can only come into the Kodesh HaKadoshim with his par, and this fellow, it's not his par, it's only the blood of the par, or maybe it means he has to have his own par. Does it supposedly mean that the blood in the hands of the Kohen Gadol, the second one, is considered like bringing the bull itself? We has to bring another bull. Chanina Oima, Avrinan says, Bipar, he has to bring his own, not B'domim Bipar. But Ishlokish Omar, Bipar, Vafilu B'domim Par. Now, Papa explains the disagreement, if dam is called par or not. Rambam Paskins Gavashi, the dam is called par. That the blood of the animal, that's what it means in the Torah when it says that means the blood of the par.